Hey man, yeah, it's great. It's a surprising like 75 degrees right now, probably. Unbelievable. I gotta take advantage of these days while they're here, because they won't be here for long. Let's see, volume's up. Whew. Yeah, it's nice though. Middle of October. Yeah, man, we're getting lucky this winter. Or this fall. I've literally seen days like mid-October like this where it snows and melts. 75 is amazing. I'll take it. I'm heading down to my lucky spot to see if any bass are biting. There's a boat in my spot, so we'll see. I'm gonna go past him. Oh man, my arms are so tired after the other day. Oh. $58. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of it. I was out on Sunday, and it was like probably 50 degrees. Alec, thanks for the host, dude. Appreciate you. Danke. And I just get the message I've exceeded 50 gigs of data. No crap. Is that another kayak fisherman? No, I don't think so. There's a few more boats out here today than normal because of the nice day. This is the most boats I've seen out here. I'm just gonna head for my spot where I've caught big fish before. I'm like almost hot wearing this sweater. Holy cow, I didn't think that'd be the case. What's up, man? Enjoying the day. Getting to my fishing spot. This is the Kona Trump guy from Alec's chat. Oh, hey. Nice. Good to see you, dude. Did I say I'd be streaming tomorrow? I meant today. God, those birds are still over here. What the hell? If anyone was here last time I was on Lake Elmo, there were these like a huge flock of crows back in the swamp, and they're still there. How's the stream quality? Pretty good? Top notch. And I remember sunglasses, imagine that. So I can see. Nice. Nice. Alright. This is my spot. There's this house here on this lake. They have a diving dock about 30 feet offshore, and the fish just love to congregate in and around it, or under and around it. And the water is very clear today. I got my Z-Man TRD plastic that I caught like 16 plus fish on last time. That was on a different lake, but still. I love this lure though, because you just basically jig it. You let it bounce. Like you can let it bounce off the bottom. You just mess with it. And the fish love it. I was catching everything on this thing. I caught sunnies, bass, northern, all kinds of bass, white bass, largemouth, smallmouth. Caught a sheephead. Mid rig, yeah, it's amazing. Oh, had a little hit. Yeah, I'm actually hot. This is crazy. How are you guys doing today? I pretty much got off work, rushed home, took the dogs out, loaded up the kayak, sped here. One of my kayak straps on top of my car, it didn't come loose, but I tie the ends off, like there's always leftover on the strap, and I tie it off so it doesn't wave in the wind. And one of my ties came undone while I was driving, and I thought the whole strap came undone, so I like pulled over really fast. I was freaking out. That would suck if, ooh, oh my gosh, I just had a big surface strike right next to the lure. Come on, baby. Must have been a sunny. Yeah, that would suck if my kayak came off the car. That would just blow. So last Sunday, oh man, watching this makes me can't wait to move back to Woodbury. Where are you now? Yeah, I'm right by Woodbury. Oh, someone has a campfire too. Where's that coming from? Ooh. I keep getting these little hits. They're probably like little sunnies. This bait is just big enough so only big sunnies can take it. That one I caught on Sunday I was amazed that it swallowed as much as it did. Living in Maryland. Oh wow. Are you from here originally? That's cool, dude. We need more Minnesota Kekona. Man, dude, the lake is almost glass. This is amazing. Moved out in February. Oh, okay. You didn't stay gone very long, did you? Oh. Is it on? Oh, it's on. No, is it off? Oh, fuck. Damn it. It got off right by the boat. This is a northern, I think. I've never had a northern not stick. I love these polarized glasses. I can see like everything underwater. It's crazy. Like if you take them off, it's just, you can't see anything. You put them back on, you can see totally clearly. Not that this is an advertisement for polarized sunglasses, but yeah, that's cool, man. If you ever want to fish, let me know. I'll be ice fishing a lot this winter, and probably around here. I might come to this lake a little bit for ice fishing. I heard it's good, but I like to get outside the cities to fish usually. Like Lake Elmo is about as close to the cities as I want to get, just for the fishing pressure. When I went up to Pine City Sunday, that lake was incredible. Like every other cast, I felt like I was pulling up a nice fish. You can really tell when the fishing pressure gets too high in certain spots. Like I went initially when I first started streaming, I think my first fishing stream was on Lake Nokomis in Bloomington. Man, that lake had nothing. It's closed? Huh. I heard the park, there's a park reserve that like where I park to get on here, and they said they're open during the winter for parking at least. So I have a pull-out, or like a pop-up ice shack, like a two-man pop-up. So you just drag it out on the ice, drill a hole, push it over the hole or next to the hole. I didn't have time to get Twisted Tea either. My wife drank the last Twisted Tea last night. Sad story. So excited, yeah, dude. Here we go. Is this a snag? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I was gonna say. I don't have the weedless one on today, so I probably will hit some weeds over here. I don't want to take the time to put the weedless version on. Last time I was here with the weedless, I was losing some hits with that. She drank last one. Yeah, I didn't have time, dude. Didn't have time. Got home from work. I mean, I could stop at the liquor store, but that would take an extra 15 minutes that I'd rather be on the lake. I just need to go. I'm gonna go when I get home, or as I'm driving home, I'll stop, pick some up. Pick up a bunch. It's alright though. I don't need Twisted Tea to make fishing fun. Oh. Boy, every weed I hit is gonna feel very misleading with this one. I'm so used to fishing here with the weedless. If I get a few more of these snags, I'll put it on, but oh. Man, that might have been a hit. Quite a few guys out here, they're all using spinners. Everyone's on the spinnerbait. I don't see many people use live bait in Minnesota. I feel like probably more than half the people I see on these lakes are using crankbaits or something like that. Spinners, cranks, spoons. Live bait more popular in the winter, that's right. I'm gonna be using probably grubs. Yeah, the worm. What kind of worms? Like in ice fishing, night crawlers aren't usually as good. Grubs are good because they last a lot longer. Minnows are real good. Minnows are probably that'll be my main. Cold water keeps them alive longer. But yeah, you go out there with a minnow bucket that's aerated. It's got a little, it's aerated to keep the minnows alive, and you can go out there with like 25 minnows, fish all day. Flathead, not really, no. I've only caught a couple in my life. Oh, if I drop this down right by the boat, all these little bass come check it out. One of them tried to hit. You guys hear those birds? Is that like really loud in the mic? Am I snagged on the freaking dock? I think I am. God damn it. I'm snagged on the diving dock. Pulling myself over to it. God damn it. God damn it, Bobby. Yeah, they're loud. Alright, I'll probably move to a different spot. Are you kidding me? God, there's so much bird crap on this dock. It's unreal. Alright. Well, I'm sick of hearing them too, so I'm going to move. Do I have a fish? Oh, I thought I had a fish. It's like, how the hell? Alright, I'm going to move to a deeper spot. Ugh. I think this weekend I'm going to go back to that lake in Pine City, Tokigama. That was an unbelievable lake. Just the sheer amount of fish I was catching and like the diversity of fish. Within a matter of 15 minutes, we caught a northern, a bluegill, a sheephead, a smallmouth bass, all kinds of stuff. It was crazy. White bass you caught. I caught like at least 10 of those things. They were all really good size. That lake has really good fishing pressure, so. God, the birds are even louder over here. Dang, I'm gonna go this way. Hope you got some pics of that white bass on a measure tape. Yeah, I measured both of them when I got home. The biggest one was 24 inches. The second one was 22 of the ones that I kept. I was more happy about that big bluegill. I've been catching bluegill all my life and I've never caught one that big. That was a lot of fun. It just sounds like there are thousands of birds over there. It should get better. I'm gonna go over here to this side. Should be better. What an unbelievable day though. This spot where I'm at right now is probably 90 feet deep, I think. I'm pretty sure the deep side of Elmo is on the north side. Right in the middle it gets down to like 80 or 90 feet. Way too deep for what I'm fishing. I'm so excited for ice fishing though, because it's It's so relaxing. You just pull your house out and sit. It's hard to beat it. The hardest thing you gotta do is put the ice house in your car. That's not that bad. Alright, I'm gonna try along the shoreline. This is where, if there are any walleye, they'll be on this side. On this sandy shoreline. I'll turn this way so it doesn't look like there's a nuclear blast in the camera. Sucks, I sold my auger before I moved. They're cheap. At least for the hand augers. I got mine in a garage sale for $5. Never used. That's the nice thing about garage sales in Minnesota, you never know what you'll find. If there's one thing I've learned after 30 years, you never know what you're gonna find. Oh, you need a gas auger? You're one of those sissy lalas that doesn't do it by hand. Yeah, no, I'd get one of those too, probably. Here we go. What is this? Something. Is this a snag? Might be a snag. But it's moving. Whatever it is. Is it moving? Yeah, it's moving. What is this? It's pulling me forward. I think it's a snag. It's gotta be a snag. Yeah, it's a big plant. Wow, this is deep. Holy crap. This is so much deeper than it looks. I'm only like 30 feet offshore, and this has gotta be like 50 feet of water. Oh, come on. This is the part in Fishing Planet where you have to mash X or whatever it is. Mash B. God, it's stuck on this plant that's like a few feet underwater. There we go. Well, the weedless is sounding more and more appealing as time goes on. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to let this sink. This is super deep. We had a couple cold days, and when it gets cold, the fish tend to go into the deeper water. But we'll see. I do wish I had like a bottle of water or something. I'm so thirsty. All this water. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to that lake though. I need to go to Mille Lacs too. That's gonna be my weekend after next trip, is to Mille Lacs. It's about an hour and a half north, or roughly an hour and 20 minutes north. That'd be a fun lake to kayak on. Hopefully, I was hoping it'd be cold. I've always had really good luck with walleye when it's cold. There's a squirrel breaking into someone's corn garden over there. Does it look like Jesus is coming down from on high behind me? Descending from on high. Yeah, it might be too deep for this rig here. Let's go. I don't want to go back by those birds. Illegal to fish for walleye on Mille Lacs right now. I think they lifted the ban. I thought it lifted on October or August 6th or August 8th or something like that. You can't keep them, but you can target them again. I'm pretty sure. I know it was for sure lifted for a while. I don't know if it's reinstated, but hopefully it's. I mean, even if it is there, like, you know, and you catch one, it's not like you can just say you're fishing for bass. You know, the law is technically you can't target them. It's closed from September 5th to 30th. Really? They're having population problems on that lake with the Native Americans net fish a lot of that lake, and it's destroying the walleye population. So they keep restocking it and trying to stabilize it. But so the season was closed. That lake is famous for walleye. Mille Lacs is like it's probably the most famous walleye lake in the world. And snagged right away. And so the walleye season was closed for a big part of this year, and it really hurt the local businesses around there. Oh, I got a fish on. What is this? Ooh, he's jerking around like crazy. What is this? Northern? Oh yeah, it's gotta be a northern. Yep. Ooh, you're not hanging on by much. He's trying to swim into the boat. Oh, you're a feisty bugger. Oh, hold still, you. Oh, he's so slimy. Come here. Yeah, I'm getting my tool. I don't want to get bit by you. He's a mean one. You're a mean one, Mr. Pike. Oh, you're bleeding, buddy. Sorry. Sorry about that. Look at that guy. He's a little pike. He's a baby. Look at those teeth. I always like to show their teeth if people haven't seen them before. That's why I don't reach my hand in there. They're big predator fish. They eat like little baby sunnies and other stuff, so. Alright, bud, go grow up to be 52 inches. They're so slimy. Northerns have so much slime. Ugh. I came back on Sunday and my jacket was covered in white stuff. Looked like I jizzed all over myself. Hey, Madam Saturnia, how are ya? How are ya, Dari? Doing real good, don't you know? I'm just gonna keep my tool out. The DNR report for this lake said that the biggest northern caught last year was 49 inches, I think, on record. I'm sure there's always people that don't report, but I mean, I probably wouldn't report to the DNR either. They can suck it. How's your evening, Madam Saturnia? Hope you had a good vacation. Now's probably a great time to go on vacation. I bet it's super cheap. Into the summer. Oop. Oh. Might have been a weed. I want to go to New Zealand sometime. I'm gonna save up for that. That sounds like so much fun. Or Ireland, that'd be cool too. Visit St. Kevin's Church that I was named after. Man, do I just look like the whitest being on earth with the sun? Looks like my skin is like paper on the screen. I'm like fluorescent. It's so hard to get a tan. When I lived in Oklahoma, it was so easy to get a tan. Like, you just go outside like a few weeks in the summer and you're tan. Here, like, I could be out, it feels like all summer, and you just don't tan. I don't know what it is. Oh, this is so incredible though. The lake is glass, there's no wind, it's warm, the fish are biting, the weeds are snagging. Is this a fish? Feels like a fish. No, it's probably a snag. Yeah, it's a snag. Yep. The perils of the weedless lure, non-weedless lure. That northern though wasn't hooked very well. I was actually surprised he didn't get off. He was hooked by just a little tiny sliver of his upper lip. I hope those birds are quieter now. They seem quieter over here. If I lived in that house over there, I would freaking move. Hey. What's going on? Sounds like red wing, yeah, migration, could be. They've been there for weeks though. I don't know if you can check my VODs and see when I was out here on Lake Elmo first. They've been here since then. I did not know you are uber young. I'm 26. How old do you think I was? Alec thought I was old too. Alec thought I was like 36 or something, 38. I guess I just look older. Maybe it's because I hadn't had a haircut in so long. You look 21. Oh, thank you. Was thinking 34. Damn. I guess it's probably the beard. If I shaved, I'd look a lot younger. Like, my wife hates it when I shave. She says it looks like I'm like 16 or 17. So I have a choice. I can either look 16 or 35. There's no in between. There we go. Oh no, it got off. Are you kidding me? What's with this lure? It's supposed to be the regular version that doesn't do that. Man, but that northern chewed up my plastic. You get it hard. 35, don't get carded. I always get carded everywhere I go. I don't, like most places have to card you though. I usually go to gas stations or liquor stores and they always just swipe my card on the whatever machine they have. I want to get a fish finder. I need it for depth on this lake especially. Because right now where I'm at, it drops off so fast. This could be 50 feet or 30 feet and I have no idea. It could be 20 feet. I don't think it is, but look at this. I'll let my line go. Let it drop down. It's still going. Okay, so this is probably close to 15 or 20 feet here. Over there, where I was before, where I hit that snag, that big snag, there it's close to 80, 90 feet. It's creepy, like you look, these big plants come all the way up and you snag one and it's almost, if you have like thalassophobia, it's not for you. You aren't? Do you got a flasher for the winter? Taking to Fargo-ish? I'm not talking too Fargo-ish area. I'll try to keep it down for you. I loved, I don't know if you watched Fargo season 1, the TV show with Martin Freeman. His accent was hilarious. Like he tried so hard to put on that super South Dakota, North Dakota accent. If you ever drive through North Dakota, like you think Minnesota's bad, parts of North Dakota where those people don't see anyone other than people in their town for like years on end, man. It's funny. Yeah, you should check out the TV show. It's pretty good. Martin Freeman is a British actor, but he had like the Fargo accent for the show. Yeah, the movie's crazy. How's it going, dude? Just paddling or doing any fishing? Yeah? Just small northern so far.
Okay. You just spooked a real big one on the shoreline.
Did you? How big?
I just let it splash. But
Oh, okay.
it was probably up 4 docks.
Oh, nice, man. Have a good evening. Oh, wow, I had a hit right by the boat. I hate that. Then you feel like you want to cast it like 10 feet out. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, it's these little baby largemouth bass. I can see them. They keep striking the end of the worm and they aren't getting the hook. It's just fine with me. That's kind of the beauty of this lure, is half of it is non-hooked, so really only big fish can get hooked. Like their mouth has to be big enough to take over half the worm. You ever see them eye bobbers? I've heard so many people talk about those. And yeah, you mentioned a flasher. I do have a flasher, like a light up bobber. Hey, S-Sox, thanks for the follow. E-Sox. Oh, it's getting so nice and cool now. As soon as the sun went below those trees, the temperature dropped about 5 degrees immediately. are you, man? I just caught a little northern. You missed it. Was John streaming? Hey, thanks for the host, Brian. No, I'm not going to TwitchCon. I'd want to go just to meet Dr. Disrespect. That'd be cool. I'd go just for that. Or I guess to meet Alec too, but... Thanks for the follow, Mr. Moonshine. Speaking of moonshine, I saw these little glass containers that are called moonshine in the liquor store, and I tried them. They're pretty good. Some D Fishing, thanks for the follow. Oh, right next to the dock. Nino, thanks for the host, man. No twisted tea today. My wife drank the last two last night, and I didn't want to waste time going to the liquor store to get more. In Minnesota, they don't sell twisted tea over 3.2% alcohol in gas stations, unlike Wisconsin and most other states, so you have to go to a liquor store. Which sucks. Steampunk 94, thanks, dude. I'm gonna go back over there to where I caught that northern. There's a big drop off here, and if I'm fishing past the drop off, my bait's way too deep, or the depth is way too deep. This is where a depth finder would be amazing. I have to kind of guess where I'm casting. You saw me on Alex's Discord? Nice, dude. Doing good, man. It's like it's right now probably 71, 70 degrees. Mid-October in Minnesota, so it's pretty crazy. I was saying earlier, there have been days where it snowed this early in October and melted, so if it's gonna be like this, I'm gonna be out fishing. I left work a little early today to get out here as soon as I could. Probably got, the sun just went down over the trees, so I probably got like an hour of daylight left or so, or an hour more of fishing. It's in the 40s in Maryland, yeah. Yeah, it's unseasonably warm. I mean, it'll get cold. It always happens. We always have one weekend where it drops down and it just stays that way. So I thought that was last weekend. I was out with my dad on Lake Pokegama last weekend, catching all kinds of fish, and it was like 48, 47 degrees, windy, a little cloudy. I mean, it was sunny for the most part, but and then we get today. Yeah, if you watch my VOD from Sunday, I was out there in a jacket and the wind was super cold at times. But it feels good. I've been waiting for this all year. I'm sick of kayaking in 90-degree weather. The fish seem to bite better when it gets cold too. About to see if the trout will bite again. Yeah, I want to fish on Lake Superior, on the North Shore, Lake Superior coast on Minnesota. There's some big trout in that lake. Oh, come on, still there. I think I might be too deep. Yeah, that northern I just caught was probably close to 30 inches, 20, well, probably 27, 30 inches. But that guy who was kayaking by, I don't know if you heard him, he said he saw one dead on the shore. Here we go. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, he's jumping. He's jumping. Oh, that's fun. Come on, you. I think it's a northern again. Lots of Marylanders here. Yeah, that's unusual for such a small state. Oh, come on, baby. He's jumping under he's pulling on the boat. Oh, it's a bass. Bass. Oh, look at that. There's a little guy. A little dude. Okay, dude TV, how are ya? Thanks for the host, dude. So far, just a northern and a bass. Yep. Alright, I'll actually kiss the fish. Boom. I'll kiss the fish for okay, dude. I'm so hesitant about that. Ever since I saw my uncle got... Well, first of all, I was bitten by a northern ice fishing, and then my uncle got his nose torn up too. I need to find that picture. There's this picture of him holding a big northern, and there's just blood streaming down his face. It looks like he was in a fight, but it's hilarious. I think he pulled it out of the hole, and it thrashed around and grabbed his nose. Get your hooks and baits. Yeah, dude, get out there. I really envy the amount of free time you have, man. You can go night fish, and then that, was it 2 days ago you were out there night fishing for like 7 hours, then you were fishing during the day for like 7 hours too? That's gotta feel good. Catching all those turtles. Pretty soon you're gonna have to start a turtle biology channel. It would be cool though. I was gonna say what you should do before you go next time is look up your turtle species in the area so you can like show them to people, tell them what they are. It's always cool to show people that stuff that don't ever get to see it. He was out there catching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yeah. Dude, I can't wait till that ban on the walleyes lifted on Mille Lacs. I didn't know they were banned again, or that the season ended. They keep changing the laws around walleye. It's so frustrating. So I guess I missed my window. I mean, I can still technically drive to Mille Lacs and I can fish. I won't target walleye. When do the lakes freeze? It depends. This year it's going to be late, so I would guess probably end of December they'll be frozen. Praying it's at least catch and release. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, how do they prove you're targeting walleye? Unless you're using, even if you're using like a freaking Lindy rig or something, you can just be like, well, I'm going for bass. You know, you can't enforce it, so. And it's not like I'm gonna keep them, but. Oh my God, these guys in their freaking boats. Oh. This dude is in a no wake zone. God. Einsteinway, how are you, man? I need to make you a mod, I forgot. Walleye fishing rules change, so you wonder, will I or won't I? I've never fished Mille Lacs, but I want to. Boston, how are ya? Yeah, it's fun. It's really good. I fished it. I was out there July 25th through July 28th, I think. How's it going, dude? Meathead Matt. Yeah, I caught a bunch of good walleye. Caught a, well, the biggest one was probably a 21 incher, but it was good. I also like caught a bunch of northern out there too. I feel like the having the walleye population so low is letting the northern kind of make a comeback on that lake. I don't know if that's backed up by the DNR's stats, but I'd be interested to see. One thing I always wanted to be growing up before going to law school was I wanted to be like a biologist for the DNR. I thought that would be really fun. Then I realized you get paid like nothing for it, so I can still do it as a hobby. Whoops. Oh, dude, I just like flopped into the biggest weed pile imaginable. There we go. I always thought that'd be a lot of fun. I even went so far as to be a biology major the first 2 semesters of college. Yep, and taking organic chemistry was not fun. That was something I was happy to have forgotten until just now. I think that boat probably pushed everything off. Now I'm to the point where the sun is down, so I need to kind of pick a spot. Otherwise I'll be paddling and it'll just be dark all of a sudden. So I think I'll just stick around here and wait it out. Organic, awfully hard, yeah. Ooh. Come on. It was more annoying than anything. It's just, it was kind of a perfect storm. I didn't like the teacher. I didn't like the curriculum. For me, I found like all the classes I've liked in college were ones that had good teachers. Even if it was hard, if it was a good teacher, it made it so much better. My college roommate is now a teacher. He teaches music in Massachusetts. Dream job was the DNR, police, but they get paid shit, so I became an electrician. Nice, dude. Sometimes I wish I had become an electrician. Oh, wow. What the heck? I let it drop like really deep, and I had a hit and came off. Yes, thank you, T-Mobile. I know I'm using data. I had a lot of buds leave medicine because they couldn't do organic. Well, it's funny because, like, unless you're going into pharmaceuticals or, you know, something along those lines, you're never going to have to use it ever again. But, I mean, I could have, like, I passed. I think I got a B-. But, I don't, you know, I wouldn't want to do it again. Not a big deal. I'm just happy to be done with school. I feel so bad for like my nieces and nephews who are now teenagers and they have to start thinking about that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, like really, unless you're going into pharmaceuticals, you're never going to use much organic chemistry. Oh great, now we got a pontoon coming our way. Oop. At least he's going slow. Isn't it a beautiful evening though? Man. Hashtag blessed. Oh, he's got a dog. So cute. How's it going? Oh, that's a dog like Alex. It's like a Louisiana something or other. Can you see it? Probably not. Except it's black. It's just like Alex's dog. Is it like a Louisiana leopard hound or something like that? Law school, so you have your JD? Yeah, I do. This is a Pelican Tracker Angler Kayak. $250 on sale at Dick's Sporting Goods. I think it's usually $300 or $400, but it was on sale for the fall. So I picked it up. Best decision of my life. Yeah, like, oh, are you kidding me? Another boat? If you just want to get out on the water and have fun and have speed and portability, a kayak is for you. Developer for large legal company in Minnesota. It's not Thomson Reuters, is it? That's a pretty... Oh, it is nice. You got a decent kayak? Oh, I missed what you said. I wish there was a way to make chat just stay up permanently. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, Thomson Reuters is a good place to work. From what I hear. A lot of my friends interned there in law school. I wish there was a way I could, I mean, I guess there is. I could like just not work as much, but I wish there was a way I could get like paid to fish. That'd be the dream. Be a pro fisherman. But I have a friend in college who did that though. It was like his life's goal to be a pro fisherman, and he started contacting companies to sponsor him, and he got 1 or 2, and then it grew into 3 or 4. Then he started to enter into professional tournaments, and next thing he knew, he was a pro fisherman. College is probably a good time to do that too, because you can like, you don't have to like usually pay for your food during college. You have a lot of free time. At least I did. So this part, I'm assuming, is really deep. Actually, if OK Dude is still here, I had ordered a fish finder off Amazon, that Garmin one, but it went out of stock. So I canceled my order, and then I saw he got the, I think it was the $50 like yellow one. What do you think of that so far? Is it accurate? Because all I need it for is depth. I don't care about like fish finding or anything like that. All I really want is depth. Oh, dude. Come on. Might have been a weed. Look at that sunset though, eh? Gorgeous. All this and more could be yours if you just go outside. You know, I've got enough light. I'm gonna paddle down briefly to... I'm gonna paddle down the shoreline where I haven't been yet. We're gonna see what monster fish are down here. It's so weird after being at that other lake though on Sunday, not catching a fish like every 3 casts. That lake is incredible. Such low fishing pressure, huge diversity of fish, healthy populations, good water quality, great people on that lake. My dad and I stopped and talked to this dude who was on a boat, and he just kind of hung out with us for like an hour talking about the lake. It was a great day. Next year I really want to get a boat though, that's my goal. I'm gonna get like a 12-foot aluminum boat and a motor. Ooh, we're cruising now. Who needs a motor? What up, house bug? You wish Minnesota had bluefin tuna? Oh my goodness. Wow. That's crazy, dude. Well, I can pretend it's Fishing Planet and get like $100 per bass. How great would that be? When you head in, someone just gives you a pile of money. Man, the sunsets lately have been amazing. So this spot looks pretty deep. I'm gonna go up next to this pontoon, throw a few casts out here. I'm kind of right up in the middle of the lake, so I'm gonna go a little bit further and hit the middle spot, because how Lake Elmo is, like both ends have kind of 2 deep spots, and in the middle it's a little shallower. $100 per bass. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? I'm gonna put my sunglasses there and hopefully not lose them again. Last time I did that, I lost them somehow. I think on Lake Minnetonka. Oh, this is really shallow, wow. It was funny though, on Lake Kokigama on Sunday, the water's so high, everyone's dock is underwater. Like 90% of the docks are like 5 inches to a foot underwater. Alright, let's see. Thrown in next to a pontoon. Yeah, this summer I got a little bit of tan, but man, I still look really white. It's so hard for me to tan. You should try Powers Lake, no boat traffic. Yeah, I've been looking for lakes that don't have boat launches. That's the way to do it usually. My brother-in-law mentioned he and my sister were hiking at Straight Lake State Park in Wisconsin, I think, last weekend, and he said there's a lake in there where there's like the only way to get to it is to carry your kayak or canoe. I'd like to do that. Get out there in a spot where there's just no one. I grew up on a lake like that, actually. It has a boat launch now, but it's called Little Mirror Lake in Cushing, Wisconsin. I grew up on that lake, and back when I lived there, it didn't have a boat launch, and we had a bunch of boats on it, and like the fish, like every other cast, you would just pull in something big, or you'd catch something at least. But there were big fish in there. Whew. Trees are starting to look real good. They're starting to turn. Check out this shoreline. Ugh. You can sort of tell. Looks pretty nice. I'll see if I can get another good sunset clip. Last time I was here, I got a really nice sunset. This lake hasn't disappointed me though. Every time I come, it's always fun. It's a little bit slower than that Pokegama lake, but it's always fun. That's all I care about. Who's this Hitler Youth? It makes it worse when I have to do this to check my battery level. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. They have like a little pontoon over there. That'd be freaking fun. Do you guys have any boats? Any like nice boats, bass boats or anything like that? I can't be the only one. Like spending $30,000 on a bass boat would, I mean, sure, it's amazing, but man, that's my dad was joking about the price per fish. Like, because my uncle used to work for Glastron Boats, and he used to sell like, you know, super expensive boats to people, and my dad always used to joke with him like, how much are you paying per fish for those fishing boats? Some guy buys a $40,000 fishing boat and goes out and catches 3 bass, and some guy like me on a kayak catches 3 bass. The price per fish is pretty different. You have an Alumacraft. 21K, nice. I guess that 10 years ago was pretty pricey. I don't mind Alumacraft. I think I still get the friends and family discount for Glastron, so I'd probably see what they have, but don't use it as much. Yeah, that's the weird thing. My brother-in-law and sister had a boat for a long time, and they used it for like the first year they had it, and then after winter came and then spring came, they just didn't start using it. Ended up selling it. It's just weird. It's like, but I wish they hadn't. Man, I can't tell how deep this is. I can see the plants, and I can see them go, you know, down about, it looks like 8 to 10 feet, but it's too dark to see. And this is really clear water too. Oh, perfect cast right in the middle of the pontoon. I'd like to catch some more largemouth if I could. Is it only Tuesday today? Yeah, I think so, man. I'm like losing track of time. I'm gonna check the weather, and I might go to Mille Lacs this weekend. I know this dude, if anyone ever wants to check out Lake Mille Lacs, Randy's Rentals on the south side is really good, and he's a really cool guy. But I'm gonna see if I can get a fishing boat from him, maybe. That'd be a fun stream. Oop, come on. Hit the end of it. You can always tell when they bite the end of this lure because they pull and then you can just feel it pop out of their mouth. It's not a snag. Like a snag feels just like hard resistance. Could have been a sunny. Dude, I'm fishing for muskie right now. I'm always fishing for muskie. I mean, if you mean using the 7-8 inch Rapalas, then no, but I mean, they're muskie in every lake I fish, and they would all bite everything I'm using. So I catch northern. Caught one today. But I've caught one muskie my entire life. And it was probably like 30 inches. Cool, thanks for the follow. I think my favorite name so far that I've seen is Spurgalord Asshat. That gets me every time. I can't believe some of these names. Dude, this rod, I don't know how this happens, but it just gets tangled up at the end. Alright, well, nothing here. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna turn on front cam. Activate front camera. State record tiger muskie is in there somewhere, I hope. I doubt it, but I hope. Oh, look at that sweet bokeh effect from the focusing on the rod. You guys like that, or do you want me to move it? Look at those nice red and yellow trees. I gotta go up to the North Shore before the leaves fall. There's this tower you can go to. It's like this big fire tower. And you can see for miles and miles, and in fall it just looks incredible. Sometimes it looks like the whole forest is just red because there's all those trees that turn red. I can't remember what they are. What is this? Stick? Yeah, see right here it's getting shallow and we're about in the middle of the lake. Looks like it's about 4 feet. According to the 2 depth finders I have built into the front of my face. I just love how clean this lake is. This water is just crystal clear. How you doing, Super Cajun? Haven't seen you in a while, man. We thought you were dead. The prodigal Cajun returns. See, this boat right here is what I want, this guy's boat. Maybe I'll just steal his boat. Look at this. That's the perfect boat right there. That would be amazing. It's like it's 12, well, probably 15 foot. But that'd be perfect. Maybe a little bit smaller than that. Yeah, man, how are ya? It's been a while. You can add a DIY canopy on your kayak. I know, I saw one on Amazon. I think it was linked in OK Dude's chat, his Discord. You're buying that beautiful boat. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Sorry for the terrible scenery. I really, I wish it was better. I can only do so much. Thanks for the follow. There's only so much I can work with. We have waters where we can share it. Are you guys both from Texas? Tejas? How's it going, man? O2 Rush. Good to see you. And I'm in like 80 feet of water, I just realized. I'm gonna back up. Super Cajun's my future husband. I thought you were married. What up, Flav? Flav. Thanks for the follow, Jam Clips. Should get an avionics on your phone since you don't have a depth finder. Do they have like a USB dongle? Or you mean, does it go off GPS? Whoa! What the heck? I just hit a fish with my paddle. Holy shit. That scared the crap out of me. Ugh. I just hit a fish with my paddle right here. It was a northern, I think. Put my paddle down and I felt a bump and saw it splash. Did you hear it? Oh yeah, legalities. Man. It looks so much lighter than it is. It's nice though, at this time of night the boats all pull in. Whoa, something big just jumped over there. What is that? Northerns don't usually hit the surface. That one just did, but that was a big hit over there. It's like right in the middle of the lake, right in the deep spot. DIY kayak, Bimini is what they're called. Yeah, if I was like ocean kayaking, I feel like that'd be a good thing to have. I need all the sun I can get, as you can see. Tanning, for me it's either a light tan or straight skin cancer. This seems like a good walleye beach right here. It just drops off into sand. I get way too much sun on the Gulf Coast. Yeah. Well, I went to college in Oklahoma, and there I get what you're saying. Like, you can go outside for a week and you're tan. Here it's not like that, and I don't know why. It's not like the sun is at a greater distance. Oh, jeez. Didn't even see it. Well, the daylight is slipping away. Oh, that focus. There we go. Dang, I'm actually getting mosquito bites because I'm so close to the shore. Oh, you know what? Before it gets too late, I gotta message someone real quick. Oh, let's see here. 1 second. This shouldn't change anything. No. Autocorrect is the worst. There we go. Okay. I had a friend that wanted me to let him know when I'm live. Ugh. What did you guys see when I was off that screen? See that? Oh my god, did you see it? Oh, is it too far? Ah, something hit right there. Avionics map shows 126 feet deep south end. So right now I am almost directly in the middle of the lake on the east side. Trying to find a landmark. I'm probably a little bit, I'm probably a little bit less than 3/4 of the way north on the east side. You saw that, right? That was right there. You see it? Fish are hitting something on the top. I think what I'm going to do is paddle back over by the boat launch and fish over there until it's dark. That way I won't have to paddle across the lake in the darkness. I don't have lights on my kayak. And I think I'm supposed to. What's up with the focus today? There we go. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's nice to have people to talk to out here. I'll probably be able to fish for another half hour. What's a northern pike? No, it's a pike. Not a sturgeon yet? Nope. Not fishing for sturgeon. I'm not sure if there's any in this lake. I don't think there are. That's crazy how deep this is though. Like right now I'm pretty much directly in the middle of the lake. How deep is it here? According to that website. That's so, it's just weird having like 120 feet of water beneath you. If I drop my sunglasses, I'm not getting them back. None in there wondering if you ever caught one? Yeah, I snagged one in a river, unintentionally. I pulled it in from its backside almost. Hello, walleye. Thanks for following. I pulled it in from, it was like almost right next to its back fin. I was kind of trolling with a treble hook. Dude, this water is just like glass. It's so pretty. Here, I'll do front view again. Look at that. You see that right in front of the boat? And right there? So many guys at the boat launch right now anyway. Ugh. Let's try super deep water. I know I wouldn't catch anything on here, but I don't even know. That's one area I'm not very familiar with, is deep water fishing. "76 feet is the shallowest, 1/3, yeah. It's crazy. This lake is in kind of a valley, I guess. The average depth of that lake I was at last Sunday was like 21 feet. Boy, it's pretty quick to load your boat onto those trailers. I guess it's easier if you have two people. Here come the waves. Alright, I'm gonna throw in here. Probably too dark for this lure, but you never know. Man, nothing like the smell of boat engines. That is one of the best smells in the world. Boat engines and freshly cut grass. Oh boy, what's this? Oh, it might have been a weed. Is it? Yeah. Yep. Oh, it feels nice just to lean back, take in this evening. Some of the biggest fish I ever caught were at this time of day, like right before dark. Those birds seem to quiet down a little bit. Man, I'm so excited for ice fishing though. Like the sunsets on a frozen lake are something special. That's something I've really missed the past few years. I'm gonna see if I can get some new people into ice fishing. I'm gonna try and bring my wife a couple times. She's never done it. Oh, my best friend's never done it. So gonna get out there and have some fun. I impulse bought some more lures online yesterday. Nice. What'd you get? I'm gonna need to get some more of these TRD rigs pretty soon. June bug? Huh. I'm guessing for bass then. Another one is cicada, yep. That sounds like Texas bass fishing. How long you fishing tonight? Probably not too much longer. It's getting dark. The bait I'm using doesn't work very well once it gets dark because it's a visual bait, so we'll see. We will see. See if I catch anything over here. I'm sitting right by the boat launch and just jigging this TRD rig off the bottom. We got one hit so far over here. A little bit of a slow day today. It feels really slow after being on that lake on Sunday. Isn't dusk when spoons work best? Yeah, it depends. Spoons, like anything after dark, is dicey because there's no sun to reflect. So spoons work because of their action that looks like a wounded fish, like a minnow. So if it's dark, you know, chances are it's not going to work too well. Good though. I'm using a shiny Ned rig right now with like a speckled minnow, so it should have a similar action. And I'm staying pretty close to the surface right now. I'm going like 2-3 feet below the water line. Hey, a turtle right there. Oh. That'd be cool if the camera was on like a swivel. I need to get some sort of system where I can turn the camera quickly. I always see these cool things like otters and stuff. Saw a river otter at Lake Pokegama last time. The lone goose. Use a crankbait? Yeah. It seemed like it just got a lot darker. Wonder what happens if I turn my exposure up. Let's see. Exposure. 1 step increase. Yeah, I'm just losing light. It would be a special day if I didn't run into nutria. What does that mean? Ooh, getting a nibble. Come on, baby, take it. Just let him play with it. I love this rig because it's like you feel everything. You can feel everything on the bottom. Nutria are the big ass rodent we have down here. They're everywhere. Huh. Never seen them. Are they like a... what are those called? Like those big rats? Huh. No, I've never heard of it. Stuff like that doesn't do too well up here because we have a lot of coyotes. They're introducing wolves again too. Timber wolves and gray wolves are being reintroduced. buddy of mine saw a bunch of gray wolves up by the North Shore. Yeah, after a certain point, it almost looks lighter in person than on camera. I'm gonna throw a couple more casts, then probably hang it up. It's so nice sitting on a lake though when the sun goes down. It gets really cold really fast. And it kind of like a little mist rises up. Because the water is still pretty warm. It takes the lakes quite a while to get cold. When the air gets cold fast, like right now the water feels actually pretty warm. It's colder than it was last time I was here, but it feels warmer than the air almost. It's a weird feeling. It's almost like being in a bathtub. That's why when it gets cold, the fish go into the deep water because they're chasing that warm water. Man, bass keep hitting the surface like 30 feet away from me. I'm gonna cast over there. See these big hits. Yeah, it's pretty dark. I don't have a light. Actually, I do have a light on my battery pack. Let me see if that works. Forgot about that. It's like a little LED light. There we go. That does not very much. Can tell ghost stories. There. I put it like this. Will that work? No. Oh. What the heck? I just messaged my friend telling him I'm online and he says I'm in China. Oh, that's so bright. Now you're legal, yep. Spooky story time. How crazy would it be if like I caught like a 40-inch northern right now? I'll have to start doing okay dude does and bring a lantern, or just fish during daytime like normal people. So I missed the part where you explain about fishing in the dark. Is that a joke? Let's you and me go fishing in the dark. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm casting by sound more than sight. Oh my gosh, that was a big hit right over there. You targeting snook? No. No, I legit don't know about fishing in the dark. Well, what the heck? That's so weird. I messaged my friend he didn't tell me he's going anywhere, and he says he's in China. Basically, I just got out here past sundown, so I'm using that TRD rig. I'm curious if it works at night, because it's only like 7 o'clock. Oh, it's a weed? Yeah. It still looks a lot brighter to me. Oh, I got something. I got something. Oh, here we go. Oh, holy crap, it's pulling. What is this? Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my gosh, what is this? Holy crap, it's huge. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Whoa. No, it got off. No. Oh, that must have been a huge northern. No. Oh my gosh, it took my bait. Oh. That was not a lily pad. Did you hear that splashing? It was, I saw it jump right here. Oh, that had to be a northern. It stripped my line. Dude. Damn it. That was a nice fish. I'm gonna put a spoon on real quick with a leader. Oh, I don't know, it's so hard to see. God damn it, that was a big fish. I can't let that go. I'm doing this in the dark. Oh. God damn it. Can't believe that. That had to be a big fish, because that was, I saw about half of its body, like it was probably about a 30-inch northern. God damn. Alright, we're going with a leader this time. A decent sized one. This is great too. I'm just sitting here, there's no wind or nothing. Sorry for the terrible view, but man, I gotta try one more. I'm gonna do just a few casts with a spoon and a leader. That was a big fish. I haven't felt a pull like that in a while. Oh, god damn it. I'm hoping this boat doesn't run me over. Is that a Stratic? What? There we go. Hard to tie a fisherman's knot when I can't see. God, I can't believe that. That's so frustrating. Potentially the biggest fish ever. I know he's not biting now. He's got a hook in his mouth, but 70-pound muskie. Dude, it potentially could have been a muskie. They come out at night, so. All right, we're good. Leader is on. Spoon is on. And we're bouncing around because a boat went by. Night fishing, very cool. Kind of creepy, actually, to be honest. It's a little terrifying. But I have this light. The only reason I'm still out here is because I just had a huge hit. Like the biggest fish that I've ever felt. Yeah, first time this year in a kayak. Yeah, dude, that thing was pulling me. I saw it kick right here. It was definitely a northern or a muskie. That was a lively fish. I don't know what I would do if I freaking caught. Ugh, that'd be terrifying. I'd have to. I've got so much crap up here too. Ugh. I gotta put my sunglasses on my shirt or I'm gonna lose them for sure. Sorry for the bad lighting. We're making do with a little LED light on my battery bank for now. That dog sees me. It's like, what the fuck? Turn just a little bit. There we go. Just enough to blind me. Yeah, but did you guys see the splash? I got splashed in the face. Did I miss something exciting? Yeah, I had probably a big northern, but it could have been a muskie on. I got it up right to the boat and it got off. That's why I'm still out here. Jeez. All these trolls in chat. What is on there? Leaf? All these trolls, like Michelle O. Oh, man. I just pulled a lily pad off. Did you call me a troll? Spud FPS, sorry man. My first ever subscriber. Spud FPS. I honestly don't know what I would do if I had like a 30 or 40 inch fish on right now. I would probably I would like try and keep it on, paddle to the dock, I guess. I'm pretty close to the boat launch. I would just hold my rod for dear life and paddle to the dock. That sucks, dude. That was a legitimately big fish. That's so frustrating. I work for Penn State and we play Michigan this week. You've been so busy. Yeah, that's got to be a big game. That's a rivalry, isn't it? I have no idea where I'm casting. I can see, like, it's not as dark as it looks. Like, I can see the shoreline and see the water and stuff, but it's really dark by the shoreline, so I'm casting by sound. That's so creepy. Those lights on the other side of the lake look like eyes in the camera. It's a rivalry, and Penn State's ranked second. Michigan's top 25. Huh. That boy Cody, where are you from? I am from Minnesota. The only reason I'm still out past dark is I just had the biggest hit that I've had in years. It probably was a muskie. So it's probably gone, but I put a spoon on because it took my bait. So I'm a Vikings fan. I'm doing a couple more casts. Oh, it's so pretty, I can see the stars. Weed on there. I'm hoping the initial hit when it hits the water is when it bites. Oh, you're the only star I see. Yeah, it's super gorgeous. You can see the stars, see a couple satellites. Whoop, here we go. Oh no! Is it a weed? Small fish? What is this? It's so creepy because I can't see it until it's like right next to me. Okay, it's a weed. What's the biggest fish you caught? Oh man, I'd have to think about it. It's probably a northern. I think it's probably the 49-inch northern. As far as just sheer size. It's like 49, 50-inch northern. Whoa, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Nice weed you got there. I can't tell how close I'm getting to the shore. Okay. That's so weird. Alright, I think I'm gonna hang it up. I'm just pulling in weeds. Man, that really sucks. That's depressing. At least I know they're here. What is a northern? You realize you're worldwide, right? Are you saying the internet goes out of the US? No, it doesn't. What are you, an idiot? I know, man. I just have a little tiny LED light off my power bank. I wasn't planning on being out here past dark. I only did because of that hit. This guy thinks the internet goes out of the US. Actually, Michelle does use it from Canada, so he might be onto something. What's a northern? It's a northern pike. Very similar to a muskellunge or a muskie, as they're commonly called. Here, I'm going to turn this light forward and do the front-facing camera. Not do anything? No. Not nearly bright enough. Okay. It's just darkness. Looks like I'll have to be blinded. Blinded by the light. God, now I see why Alec always has trouble getting back in the dark. Live bait on trebles. Yeah, it does the same here. He said his biggest fish was northern pike. 30 pounds. No problem, man. My pleasure. If I could only see where I'm heading here. There we go. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna pull up and I'll take you guys up to the car. Ugh, if I can get out of the boat without falling over into the water. Oh geez. Thanks for the follow. Keep it up. Great moves. Proud of you. Oh, something dropped. Was it my sunglasses? Yep, of course. Oh. Alright, up we go. I'll have light in a second. Whew. Just gotta unhook everything. Like that. God, I wish I would have got that fish. That would have been so cool. But wasn't meant to be. Now he's got a hook in his mouth, swimming around down there. Oh God, it's so bright. Let's do this. Yep, world record will wait. Oh my God! Whoa! Oh my! Oh, nice, you clipped that. Cool. I don't know. I could watch clips from this app. Cool. Is that the... Wow, you can't see shit, can you? There you go. Wow, okay. Dang. It's so dark. Oh, I think I left my keys in the bag. I'll probably just end it here, guys. You can't see anything anyway. It's so dark. Oh, I'll be out tomorrow. I'm gonna try and catch that fish. It's frustrating. So frustrating. But let's see here. Thanks for watching. Oh my God. Any gar? No, not in this lake. That was a terrifying sound. Yep. Yeah, peace out, dude. Thanks for watching. Made my lunch pretty interesting. I saw that. Alright, guys. Have a good night or a good afternoon, wherever you are. Evening, morning, whatever it is. Resolution of dark is very good. Yeah, alright. See you guys. Thanks for watching.